away. Fishing rod back. Come on, boy. In here. Oh, there you are. It's soggy. Let's get you by the fire. You can have a bone for your troubles. Might be a bit unhygienic having it pop out onto the floor, but there's some. Go on, have some dinner. Right. Time to go to bed. Time to take on another day, boy. Let's see what's on the agenda. Need to feed the chickens, gather firewood, and fish for dinner. Let's get to it, eh? Another glorious day in paradise. Let's feed the chickens. Looks like we've got an egg in there as well. There you go, boy. Time to wave goodbye to the day. And another fine morning it is. No rain today. Just blue skies. Let's find out what's on the to-do list. Feed the chickens, gather firewood, and fish for dinner. Crazy, hey? Who'd have thought? Let's get cooking. Come on, boy. Oh. There's your dinner. And have an egg as well. Bedtime for us. And what are we up to today? Feed the chickens, gather firewood, and fish for dinner. Wow! Very different list from yesterday. another day gone. It's not that I don't love it here. I mean, it's beautiful. I've got everything I need. I've got food. I've got the ocean. I can swim. I can fish. I've got my chickens, and I've got my best friend. But I just feel there must be more. I want to go. I want to sail off into the sunset. I have this boat that I built, but I never use it. I think, Argus, it's time we go on an adventure. So tomorrow, we're going to get prepared. Well, boy, tomorrow's the day. When the sun rises, we begin our adventure. Let's just hope our boat's strong enough to carry us, eh? Well, boy, here we are at the crack of dawn, ready to take on our big adventure. It's time to sail out into the endless sea and see what lies on the other side. Button on the hatches. Got us a place. Everything we'll need to start a new life. Well, boy, it's been 12 days and we've still no sign of land. And this fog just keeps getting thicker. If we don't find land soon, it might get rough. There you go, boy. You take the last pork chop. We'll find somewhere, I'm sure. We'll make it through. What were those things? Where am I? Where's Argos? Guess better take a look around. We've got some horses here, some cows, and some sheep. So they'll all be good for getting us some food together. I guess I've got nothing on me. I don't know what to do. I guess I better start a Minecraft Let's Play. Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. A little bit of a different start on this one, and hopefully that's the sort of thing I'm going to carry into this series. You know, a bit of a storytelling and creativity, and not just a completely standard Let's Play, although it will be in vanilla. I don't plan on using any mods. This is a vanilla survival Let's Play with some, shall we say, map making twinges to it. So yeah, I hope you're kind of looking forward to it and I'm enjoying it so far. We are on an island, I think. I presume, actually. I haven't really checked it out. And we have crash landed from our voyage of adventure. It does go out a little bit that way, but yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything anywhere near us. So for now, we had better just get started. I can only see one chicken, so I'm going to have to be pretty careful with this one, because I probably do want to make an automatic chicken farm. Let's mark that with a log. Yeah, I do want to make an automatic chicken farm because that is a really good source of early game food. Speaking of which, are there any other sources of food I should look for? We've got this sapling. We aren't short on trees, but I don't want to suddenly not have any saplings. So yeah, we have begun our quest to start up a new life. We've got this river running through the middle of our island, or islands, I suppose. We've got some donkeys, which is fun. We can probably breed up some mules and stuff. And this tiny little island over here. And we've got a decent sandbar here as well. So we can probably dig out some of that for glass later on. I kind of want to work out roughly where the middle of these islands is. I am running low on food though, and I have no good way to get it, so I'm going to keep I'm going to keep not getting any seeds. I guess the first thing to do is make a pickaxe though, so let's make a workbench. Plop that down. I mean, I guess here's as good a place as any. And then we need a couple of these. Let's open up that. And now we need some stone, because wooden pickaxes are dreadful. There we go. I quite like the idea of this crafting menu, but I haven't really used it for, like, I don't need to craft a crossbow now, and I obviously don't want to. Yeah, so let's get a furnace going. I could kill some of the animals for food, but that feels very wasteful given how little we have at the moment. Just make a little bit of a farm here and put down our 2 seeds, the 2 that we've managed to get hold of. It would be good if we can get some more. I shouldn't really be jumping around too much. Yeah, so I'll probably construct some sort of hut on this side of the island with the animals. Or maybe I want to keep this side as the animal side and then the other side as my base. Well, I think I'll probably build my actual base up there somewhere, or a tower or something. We need to kind of... I want to build up a tower so that anyone travelling around can come and find us, and hopefully we can be saved from our island, well, our treasure island, I suppose. Right, so the sun is setting, which is not very good for us. I did get enough wood that I'm not overly worried about it. I probably should have used the birch planks for something else. But let's make a little hut, and we do have some sugar cane over here as well, so let's grab that and just start spreading it out a bit. Right, so I'm going to build my house on the sand like a foolish man for now. So let's just do something simple. Should not be using oak logs for this, but hey, who cares? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely don't have enough blocks to finish this house, so this could be an interesting night for our first time. Yeah, we're going to have some spider problems probably, and the rain persists, which is, see, our first creeper from over here. Pick this up and probably grab the furnace as well. I could begin work on a mine shaft. I need a door for my house probably, but for now we'll just jump over the wall. And let's plant down a couple of these saplings as well, just so that we have somewhere to start growing trees. There are an awful lot of skeletons spawning around me, and I'm just hoping that none of them actually notice me, because in my current state, and oh, there's the first spider to come in, I'm not going to be able to defeat anything, really, least of all skeletons. I should make a sword, but I'm out of stone. So this is one of the more tense first nights I've had in Minecraft for quite a while. I did manage to get enough sand to make some glass panes though. So now I'm just hoping that we can survive until the morning. I could have had a real house had I not tried to use logs on the corners. Oh well. Let's finish up our, at least our third layer with some dirt and stop spiders being able to jump over on us. The sun is coming up, so hopefully now we will see some of these skeletons and zombies that I can hear start burning. We should be able to take care of any spiders that climb up. Creepers might be the most scary thing, but once we get this first night out of the way, I think everything else should be relatively straightforward, I'm hoping. This feels quite a lot like a CTM, an early CTM, like a, well, I guess like a Sea of Flame. I mean, it's a similar type of thing, isn't it? Survival Island. Except thankfully our sea is water and not lava. I'm going to kill this guy. And no bones, so that wasn't worth it. I don't want to murder you, cows. Stop it. Stop looking at me like that. And yes, we get some bones. So that is our first bit of food sorted. And there's also some zombie meat on the floor. So I'll probably eat that first. I could eat this spider eye, but I don't think that's worth doing. Did we get some wheat for that, or did we? Oh no, we wasted the bone meal. There we go. I'm still not used to the new wheat texture, so I think that looks fully grown, but actually it's not. So there was me saying we had our first food sorted. Well, apparently not. We've still got this chicken here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Let's go and begin my mine shaft, because that's always a good place to start early game. I still don't have any food sorted, so you know this could be a bit of a bad decision. But roughly, how far do we think the middle of the island is? And eventually, I think I'm going to widen this out and really kind of. Yeah, I want to kind of make this a bit more grand. But for now, I think this is fine. Let's just get enough for a sword, or just an axe, I suppose, in this combat system. An axe is probably as good, and maybe a shovel as well, just to make the digging a bit faster. Our lovely, basically dirt house. Let's go with axe, and let's save an inventory slot by doing that, and give us a shovel as well, and I guess a sword and a pick. It's probably the best ways for everything else. I'm kind of getting back into Minecraft for the first time, well, playing survival for the first time in quite a long time, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm quite enjoying it, but at the same time there's various new features which I might not be aware of. I've tried to keep up to date, but yeah, inevitably a few things I've missed a few things. So let's make a chest, I suppose, to dump all of this stuff in. So I also got rid of, I removed a couple of the sunflowers because I'll show you just out here. One of them was there, and I kind of opened my door and saw it, and was convinced it was a creeper just from the corner of my eye because of the, you know, the green colour on them, because they always face that direction. Yeah, so that kind of spooked me. So I cleared out the sunflowers that were immediately in front of my base because of that. My very grand starter house, and we don't need the birch doors to go digging with. Could finish off, I guess. So let's get digging, I suppose. Where was our hole? I'm inevitably going to fall down this hole at some point and end up murdering myself, but that's fine. We didn't get that. Oh, I forgot you can eat fish in this game. That is amazing. Well, salmon, come here. Come here. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. I don't actually know if there's a fun way to farm salmon that spawn naturally like that, or whether you can only do it through fishing. Right, now let's get some torches, and I will lock myself underground with our 1 piece of salmon during the night and begin. In fact, I uncovered this so that light could go down, but I think I'm actually going to end up covering it back up pretty much straight away, so that I don't get any creepers dive bombing us. If there are any bits, especially in that first night where I didn't have torches or anything, that were too dark, I should hopefully have brightened them up for YouTube. So hopefully that wasn't too bad, but if so, apologies. I will from now on be using torches hopefully fairly liberally, just because I do know that YouTube tends to darken up a lot of videos, and there's nothing worse than just a video where you can't actually see what's going on. So hopefully we don't have that issue. And we find iron, which is good and bad. Good because we found iron, bad because we still haven't found any coal. I'm probably just going to leave these bits dug out for now. I will probably end up digging out this wider than 3x3. Kind of, I have a plan for what I want it to look like in the end. So yeah, I won't spoil it too much, but that's why we brought a second pickaxe, and we've got our first non-stone stone. We've got the bird poo, the granite, and the andesite. Let's poke our way back up and see if it's daytime now. That's probably not very smart. Let's do this. So it's still night time. I could try and make a break for it. I can't hear anything walking around, which might well mean there's a creeper walking around, but I think we have survived and we're back in our house. There is a zombie, but I don't think he can get in unless I am mistaken. So let's try and kill him, just for, well, I guess some of that zombie flesh would be useful as our only food source at the moment. Well, as another food source for the moment. And let's eat our cooked salmon as well. There's another zombie there. Do ideally want a spider or two to kill. How did he blow up? That's ridiculous. I'm furious. And also now unsafe. Our food situation is still pretty dire. Let's fix up our window that we lost to that creeper. Our food situation is still pretty dire. We still have yet to make our first piece of bread, but we do at least have a second piece of wheat now. So what I think I'm going to do actually is, rather than use this first bit of iron to make a pickaxe or something useful, what instead I'm going to do is make a hopper and put it underneath the single chicken that we have, because until we have 2 chickens we cannot breed them for additional food. We do have cows that I will be able to use once we get a better amount of wheat. We also have sheep that we could use, but yeah, I think chickens are probably a better way forward for now, because the way they lay eggs, etc., that you can then make an automated food farm with. So yeah, let's take our, well, let's cook up a little bit more charcoal as well, actually. And let's take some of our wood and finish up like that, making a chest, which we then believe the recipe is this. Yes, there we go. I wanted to get a little bit more done this episode, but I've seen that the runtime has already been going a little bit, and there's a shipwreck down there. I don't think that's our boat, but we can explore it next episode anyway. Yeah, I wanted to get a bit more done, and I didn't want this episode to go on for too long. It is only the first episode, and I'm planning on keeping these between 20 and 30 minutes, I think. Obviously, that will slightly depend. But yeah, so what I've been up to is I now have a tree farm. So that's the first thing. I've just done this thing where you place some blocks, I think 8 blocks up, and then you can't get any of the tall trees. You only get these... or you can't get any of the branched out trees, you only get these ones here. So yeah, that was the first thing. The next thing is I have some better food. So I've been swimming in this river and a little bit in the ocean, although in the ocean you get drowns, which is a problem. Yeah, so I've been swimming and killing salmon. And the next thing is we expanded our starter hut a little bit. So we continued up the oak logs and created this masterpiece. It's pretty hideous, but that's its charm, I suppose. I always think the sunflower sprite looks a bit weird. Yeah, that's part of the charm, is that it's absolutely disgusting, but that's fine. Still got the diorite in. So yeah, I cleared out this chest and kind of organised things a bit. I now have a bed, so I made some shears and sheared some of the sheep, which will go in a second. And then up here is my storage room for now. So I probably could move the bed up here as well, but for now downstairs is the bedroom. Yeah, so quite simple, just 16 double chests at the moment. I've only got stuff in a few of them, so not too much to see, and this will change a lot in the next few episodes, I'm sure. I'll probably need to start thinking about moving stuff up into a kind of bulk storage or something. The bit I do like about this house is this kind of ceiling. I think it's quite interesting because of the sort of double peaked windows, etc. Yeah, but this is just a mess. Like, this looks silly. It's uneven. It's unsymmetrical. It's bad, but it'll do a job. This is, as I said, only a starter hut to give us some storage. I also farmed up some more wheat, so this is kind of our longer term plan for food. Is, well, either making bread or using wheat to breed animals with. So yeah, we're kind of much better set up now than we were. The hopper that I made earlier, I have moved into this. Well, I've placed underneath our chicken, and we're now up to 17 eggs, and I believe it's 1 in 10 to get a chicken from an egg. I used to know stuff like that, but I've forgotten it. It's 1 in 10. More clay. Is there anything over here? Oh yeah, I did actually find one other chicken kind of hiding just over the other side of this hill. I don't know if it was there all along, if it was spawned or something. I can't tell if we always had this many donkeys or what. But yeah, so underneath this block of wood there is another chicken as well. And also spread out some of the sugarcane a bit, so we're doing a bit better on that as well. And bred up our first baby calf. So I think that's kind of everything I did off camera. Oh, actually, one final thing is I did dig this down a little bit further to get some cobblestone for the roof, and I found a cave. So we'll explore that next episode, I'm sure. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.